You know, I've been thinking recently, are good games dying? Well, not in the literal sense, but every day you
Dude, that was
see and
so dope what
hear
you did just then. Don't stop,
more
I'm on
and
a roll!
more of the bullshit that's going on in the big industry, the AAA games, all the stupid stuff that big businesses are doing. No EA, you can't rename loot boxes and make them something else. Nobody likes them. You should understand that and just go on being yourself. I mean, how often do you see big publishers make good games these days? It's more and more the same bullshit, just repackaged under a new name, a few things changed, and give us 60 bucks please. However, the weird part is that people continue buying it, and I'm wondering why. Is it because they can't find the small guys that actually make quality games, the indie developers? Or is it just because the big guys have enough cash to throw at advertisers and just push their product in your eyes? Why is it actually that people buy their product? We all see, hear, and know that it's getting worse and worse. Everywhere there's loot boxes, everywhere there's microtransactions, everywhere there's shit that nobody wants. At least that's what everybody's saying. So if nobody wants them, why are they paying for them? Or are the people that don't want them the only ones that say they don't want
An
them?
eager one, eager to learn, I
And the
wonder.
people that actually buy them,
Sir, I am here to
are
learn,
they
sir.
You're here to train
actually
hard,
buying them because they
Yes,
want
sir.
them?
develop a skill,
Yes, sir.
to
Yeah,
become part of a
it
noble
gets a little
team.
bit confusing.
Yes,
Yes, to become
yes.
However,
a janitor.
if
No,
things continue the way they are,
I'm here to be a
if big
psychonaut.
businesses continue doing what they're doing,
The brainy jub goes on upstairs. Down here it's
will
pushing
people be
brooms,
able to
bending
find the good
spoons.
games, the little games, the indie games? Have you ever seen or heard any big developer learn from their mistakes? They only care about making money. The people that might work for them and that might actually still care for games because games and not cash money probably won't stay employed for them for a little, or maybe not even any longer. They'll just quit and they open their own small little studios, make a good game, and hope they can just find a way to push themselves into the eyes of the already full of ads market because big guys just throw money at it. It's scary, you know? It's scary thinking that future generations, that younger people won't be able to experience the games we love and have loved for so long. Why? Because we need another Call of Duty or another Battlefield or another mindless, pointless game that is only repackaged and reskinned and is the exact same thing. And who the hell buys microtransactions in $60 games anyway? And why the fuck are there even
Warning.
microtransactions in
Geodesic psycho
$60
isolation
games?
chamber this way. Stay out.
What the fuck? I would never, and have never played a game that costs money and wants more money from me, more than the time I need to find that out. Seriously, do we need a new FIFA game each year just because new teams, new players, oh my god? You know why we get them? Because the people that actually care about the new players and the new teams and that buy that game are actually addicted to that. You know, where I live, there's football betting shops everywhere, and the people that play the football games are the same people that go into the betting shops. When you ask them why they throw their money away, they can't answer you. They can't give you a straight answer. You just, oh man, I'm sure my team will win this time, or the next time, or the time after that. And it's still legal. Gambling is still legal, and not only that, and big companies are trying to push it into games. The problem is that they're trying to push it into all games. Not some, but all of them. Tell me, how many people are there that actually play any old game? Let's take Psychonauts, for example. How many of you want to see microtransactions in the game? Oh man, but they can be only cosmetic, right? You can change how res looks and who cares? Who wants to change how res looks? We don't care about that. It's a great game because it is a great game. It has a great story, great art style. It has amazing atmosphere. It has more than amazing characters. What can microtransactions actually do to make this game great? Or greater, I guess. Absolutely nothing. Why there are no microtransactions in it? Because they can't make the game better. And any company that says they need microtransactions to make a game better or to keep supporting a game or whatever it is lies they come up with are just bullshitting. Nobody cares about that. They're just exploitation. They're just companies wanting to take the money of people that can't help themselves, throw the money at them. Anyway, on the topic of microtransactions and full price games, I can understand the idea of such transactions in free-to-play games. Okay, they give you the game up front. You're pretty much, you have free to play it. You don't pay anything, so they have to make money somehow and support themselves. But what about full price games? Who the hell actually pays for microtransactions in full priced games? Remember when full priced games were complete and didn't expect you to pay more than for the game? They didn't have cosmetics, they didn't have customization, and that didn't make them less games or less better games. No, the industry started booming and growing when games were just fucking games and not what we have today. That's just, I don't even know how to call it. In any industry you can just check it. The big guys just care about money, the little guys just care about showing off their product and making a good product. The problem is the big guys just take over everything because they can just throw money at it. And what is disgusting is that they actually drown the little guys. You can't find them. There's so much bullshit that you can't find the good games, the good things between everything. You have to be shown or told by someone close to you, or you trust that something is good for you to find it. Otherwise you just get same fucking thing. Your FIFAs with microtransactions, your Call of Duties and Black Ops with microtransactions. No, fuck that. If I pay 60 bucks for a game, or even 40 bucks for even 20 bucks, if I pay upfront for a game, I shouldn't have anything sold to me in that thing. You're selling me a product. It should be a complete product. Imagine if you go to the grocery store, buy some food, you go to the clerk and pay for everything you took. You go home and you go to your oven to cook some food, and bam, you gotta pay 5 bucks to be able to cook your food. Will you ever go to that grocery store again? No fucking way you won't. Of course not, because you already paid for the product, for everything you took. And this games as a service thing they're trying to push right now? Are you deaf? Are you crazy? Are you stupid enough, big companies, that you think it's gonna go well with people that wanna play games? When I play a game, I wanna have the full story right from the beginning, right to the end, without having to pay any subscriptions, without having to pay for additional content. No, if I buy a product, I wanna buy the full product right now. If I find out it's not full, you sure as hell can expect me to want a refund. Because that's how everything else in the world works. You buy something broken, you give it back, and they give you your money back. It's called a refund, guys. So my question is, why do people continue to pay for microtransactions? Or are just addicts being exploited and we just think that people are paying while they're actually being exploited, and everyone else is just ignoring the problem or ignoring microtransactions because they can? And if everything goes as it is right now, will we be able to have great games like the old classics in the future? Will our children be able to enjoy them? Will there even be a future for games? That's what's worrying me. Everything just goes and goes and gets worse and worse, until the moment you just don't want to play games anymore. And no, loot boxes and shit like that ain't actually good. Fuck off.